When it comes to collecting knives, I have a rule. It's a simple rule, really. Very easy to follow. Don't buy duplicates. But rules are meant to be broken, and I broke the rule. Because in my hands today, I have the brand new Spyderco Smock in crew wear and black aluminum. Let's go ahead and check out the Shadow Smock.
This is Sparta!
Hey, how's it going, everybody? If you're new here, welcome in. And if you've been here before, smash the like button on the way in. I'm Rollshambo, the connoisseur and collector of all things sharp and shiny. And today I broke my rule, guys. This is the brand new Spyderco Smock. And the Spyderco Smock is a knife that I already own. That's right, I did a video on the Smock a couple of years ago, and I still have that knife, and I love that knife, and I think that it's an amazing knife. And Spyderco's made a marginal change on this guy. I don't know if you can notice it. It's the pivot. This is, however, a very special edition exclusive Spyderco. And I know I'm just making the same excuses that everyone that has 20 paramilitary 2s has made. But it came in a different steel. This one's coated. It's got different handles. Oh yeah, it's the same rabbit hole that every hardcore collector really falls down and breaks their ankles. And while they're down there, they're just going to go ahead and buy, another 5 or 6 different versions of the same knife, and then wonder at the end of the day why they have no money left to buy other brand new knives that they also really want. But that rant aside, this one is one that I purchased. Spyderco obviously did not send this to me. This is one that I got my money out and I said, just take it. I am not strong enough. I am too weak. So the question is, why? Why did I do that? The answer is this. I haven't experienced Spyderco do aluminum handle scales before, and I was also curious about the new style of pivot. Now, it's not going to be this huge glowing review. I'm just going to talk about the things that matter. And there's also something that kind of bothered me a little bit. So let's go ahead and get into it. First of all is, with this being an exclusive and a new version, aside from the pivot, is there anything new about the knife? Yes. The first thing that's new are these hard coat anodized aluminum handle scales, and I have to say they feel really good. It's almost like a soft touch on the aluminum. If you have a Kaiser Drop Bear, one of the originals with the black aluminum handle scales, that's kind of what I mean when I say it has a soft touch feel. You can definitely feel that hard coat anodizing has penetrated deep within the metal, and that's good. That means that it's going to be very scratch and wear resistant, and I like that. On the blade steel is also different. It's not S30V or S35VN or even S45VN. No, the blade is going to be CPM crew wear, and I love some CPM crew wear. It's so good. Crew wear is an amazing steel that is very tough. It's a big step up from D2. It's more corrosion resistance. It's tougher. Crew wear is excellent, and it is a crowd pleaser and a crowd favorite, especially with Spyderco. I have a paramilitary 2 in crew wear, and it's held up very, very well. Now, you might be looking at this blade wondering, ooh, is that a DLC coating? No. This is not, in fact, DLC coated. This is using a coating called titanium carbonitride. Now, titanium carbonitride is similar to DLC in some ways, but not in others. For example, DLC has a Rockwell hardness rating over 80. That's why you see people out there with their drill bits, and maybe it's just me doing the scratch tests on DLC. Titanium carbonitride is also very wear and scratch resistant, but not necessarily to the level of DLC. I'm just going to carry the knife and see how it wears in over time, because I've never actually experienced the knife with this coating, so essentially we'll see. Now, Things that I love about the Spyderco Smock include the fact that we have a hollow ground blade. That's kind of a saber grind that we have there. And it's got one of those blade shapes that I'm a big fan of, and that's going to be a stabby, pointy sheep's foot style blade. It's really, really good. The Spyderco Smock is a kind of a weird knife in the fact that it wasn't designed with 2 detent balls, but the Taichung, Taiwan factory where this was made included a second detent ball specifically for the purpose of avoiding gravity knife laws at the time. Now, I talked to Kevin Smock, the designer of the Spyderco Smock, and he told me, I did not design it with 2 detent balls. I designed it with 1, and they added it anyways. And every time I have a Spyderco Smock, I always remove the second detent ball, and it immediately improves the action. And I have to say that is, in fact, the very first thing that I did when this came in was I removed the second detent ball. And as you can see, the action is really, really good. And this is where we get to the part where I have some things that I want to complain about, because it's not all good, guys. It's not. I have bought so many Spyderco knives at this point. It's one of my most purchased brands for the channel. I have checked out a ton of knives, and I have got to say that one of the least favorite things I have about Spyderco's is the fact that they used to use red Loctite on their screws, and the red Loctite was a massive pain. It was to the point where people would complain about it. Spyderco wouldn't warranty knives if they were taken apart, so on and so forth. Well, I haven't encountered that on more recent Spyderco knives in quite some time, and I've bought several in recent history. So shocked was I when I got this in the mail, and I decided that the action with the double detent ball just wasn't for me, and I went to go ahead and take the scales off so I could remove it. And immediately I started to strip one of these pivot screws.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, that was quite annoying, quite annoying indeed. And it was a pain because I could not, for the life of me, get the pivot screw out. Now, I was stubborn and I went too hard, too fast, and I started to strip the inside of the screw, and you can't see it because I'll be honest, I took a Sharpie and I just colored it in to make myself feel better. And while I was doing that, I gave Spyderco a call. That's right, I called their warranty department. I live locally, and I said, hey guys, I understand that this is my fault for trying to take the knife apart, but I would like to see what I could do about purchasing an extra pivot screw, because I have an issue where one side is stuck and now the tolerances are off, so on and so forth. And the guy at the factory outlet was really, really nice. He said, you know what, that's a new pivot style for us. We may or may not have extras. Let me go ahead and get you over to our warranty department. At the very least, you might be able to just come in and pick one up if we have them. So he transferred me to the warranty department, and what happened? Nothing happened. It almost immediately went to a voicemail, and I didn't get a chance to speak to anybody. So I called back in about 5 to 10 minutes later. I hit the line for the warranty department, and nothing. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, picked up. It rang right through to the voicemail. In fact, I tried calling the warranty department at least 5 or 6 times over the span of the hour, and I didn't get a waiting queue. I just didn't get anybody. So at this point in time, I ended up being able to get this put back together without further stripping the screw, but I still need a replacement pivot. So what I'm going to tell you guys is this: if you buy a brand new Spyderco Smock and it comes with this new style pivot, understand that one side will be Loctited and the other side will not. If one side refuses to budge, don't push it. Just go to the other side and try to take it apart from one side only. Otherwise, you'll probably run into the same thing that I did and end up talking to Spyderco's voicemail. But all of that aside, what do I think of the brand new Spyderco Smock? Is it worth it? Because this specific version with the titanium carbonitride coating and the CPM crewwear blade and the black aluminum handle scales costs $275. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it is, but I would say primarily if you don't have a Spyderco Smock yet. If you already have one, the only major changes that you're going to see are going to be on the pivot, which I've already established I'm not a huge fan of, primarily because of the Loctite and the potential of different steels. This one does have the stock Spyderco's pocket clip, which I'm not the biggest fan of the design of that, but honestly on this one, it kind of looks good. I've dubbed this the shadow Smock because it's all black. It's murdered out. And I really like the way that it looks. It is the first Spyderco knife to feature the button actuated compression lock, which is one of the best innovations in recent history in the knife industry. I love it. Vosteed adopted it on their recent top liner lock series, and now Spyderco is coming out with a brand new Sage knife, which will also have it, and I couldn't be more thrilled. The action on here does feel better than it does on my original Smock. The detent does feel a little crisper, and the action is a little smoother. I am looking forward to changing this pocket clip out, but I'm going to be patient and I'm going to pick one that I think is a good fit for this knife. The good news is that there are a ton of companies that make aftermarket clips for Spyderco, so you pretty much have your pick of the litter. Honestly, for $275, I think that you could do a lot worse. But I didn't pay that because I actually got this one from White Mountain Knives, and they do allow for content creator discount codes. So I was actually able to save somewhere in the realm of about $27.50 on my purchase, which was great. So yeah, check out your new Spydercos over at White Mountain Knives, where they don't charge taxes. You get free shipping, and on a lot of knives, you can in fact use the creator discount code. But now I'm curious, what are your thoughts on the brand new version of the new Spyderco Smock? What do you think of the new style pivot? Did you buy one of these? Did you have a similar experience? Do you have this one and the old one? Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. And if you liked the video and you haven't done so yet, please consider hitting the subscribe button that's about to pop up in the corner. But if you just want to watch some more awesome knife and EDC content, feel free to click on one of the videos that pops up next.